We have access base. That is a great reason to build more armies. Build more units of armies, not of armies. But it's also a great reason to build a few more construction sectors. I say this, but like, it's so expensive. You'd expect like the AI to build more of them before expensive everything is, but apparently not. Apparently that is too hyper for the AI. Well, who knew? Who knew? Probably actually good reason to build a few more construction sectors. Or things considered. Afro-Caribbean. Interesting. Why did they? Yeah, probably because of the Anglophone. Still, that is interesting. Like, how much law of that to be actually considered of like national supremacy? And I think I'm not on national supremacy. I'm more racial segregation, yeah. So like I get like more from cultural traits than they do. Yeah, only 20 on Babylon. And like, you know, we already we are both Christians. So that's even less of a concern in all things. A bit annoyed about this. What are the private construction you're building even? Steel, motor, and fertile plants. When declared driver is Spain can go and fuck itself. Yeah, I'm annoyed enough to do this. I do hold no potential to that. I am that team. What do I need for Ford company? Pretty sure that's Standard Oil, that's Midwest, then it's oil rig. General Electric Ford Motor Company. Is Motor Industries, Michigan. Oh, it's definitely taking so long. So yeah, again, I have a Russia campaign on the side and a lot more money on that one. This is good, but I don't think I really need this anymore. I think I need the money more than anything. Nope, only keeping back anyway. Anymore. Yeah, things are expensive, but like right now it's acceptable. Let's build more construction and then don't worry much, I will help you take back everything. Because I have the French are like fucking over, like, you know, keeping Mexico. That's gonna be annoying. Glass, yeah. Still need to build a lot more things. Which is annoying, but you know how the game works. My population, how's it looking? Yeah, 50 million. I mean, the body big puts me by the biggest. And that's enough German. That's a lot of migration targets. Delaware. How's my population makeup actually looking? Yankee, Decy, Africa. What time out? I don't think this is going to work out. I'm trying my best, but like doesn't seem to work out. Using Decy as a culture seems to be actually kind of would be annoying if that happened. It's like this seems a bit, you know. Yeah, it's, yeah, no. It seems like it's all like focus on like certain states, which is kind of annoying. You know what's good thing of this mod is too, of like Heart of Applachia. Also good thing it adds. All the lead units can like be really changed, upgraded. Unlike, you know, in the base game, where you know, you only upgrade like the wooden ships to like, you know, only can like upgrade frigates and then wars like other ship classes, but you know. So maybe I could really fuck with this because, you know, I feel like, you know, just make it so it's only for like the most loyal Dixie states, you know, could remove like the Decy. Actually, I think Decy is still part of here, because I can't actually do that. Yeah, that's the point. Whatever. Whatever. Who cares? I don't. I just have to wait. Yeah, like 3 years. Ugh. Anyway. I need more government stations actually. So let's push them forward. I made what's necessary for what company, isn't it? Here. Not available. That's not no 5 levels available. I don't care about that. I don't care about the Decy. Because, you know, I'm not getting this done anyway. Basic steps of like 60. It needs multiculturalism. Like, who? How the fuck are you like asking me to get multiculturalism? Did I already build all? Yeah, we just need to hire now. Yeah, but I was like thinking maybe I'd cancel them, but you know, it's such a weird change, you know, because like it's such a weird thing because like they did like change how fast boats are built, you know. They decreased the amount of points it takes. They did like about like 500 at like the same amount of points as the factory. Incredible. But you know, now they lowered them to like 100. So must still have living go down. Probably. They did have like some, you know, migrants. Would be understandable if that decreased instead of living. Would only be logical. Perhaps we'll assign the new materials. Perhaps not. Maybe it's linear. I can't help myself with that joke. The problem is I've like made some glass works like down here, you know. Is there stand of living? But once I've gotten them cheaper again, I will be building more. Can you like people like actually start using, you know, the money you have? What motor company is still only like if it's available, everything is the only one there. It's able to be transferred. No, I hate this. I hate that. Oh, whatever. It'll work out. Now that I have like the minimum requirement on these, so it just needs to be some. So of these just need to be able to be transferred to them. So we'll wait. That will happen naturally. Hopefully, at least. Can't actually be sure. Looks like very problem. Yeah, here. Yeah, it's going to like beat people up from there. You know, bases. Paramilitary. Well, state government is all that matters. Yes. I feel like Louisiana is the only one that's getting this shit. But cool. GTMBIR. Yes, there will be. You lost your general? No. Admiral. Oh, the fuck did I forget that? I play as Zul Lane and I think even in this lane that, you know, maybe that's called to play Wanda. You know, called Admiral. And it's Concolor. At least I'm pretty sure he was called like Admiral Concolor. You know, can never be sure about that. Robert's going Liberia, nice. Maybe I should, like, you know, take like over Africa too. You know what's the funny thing is? The funny thing you can do in this mod is you probably go for trench units. Like, if I want to, I kind of like have to go for the nuclear war unit, the nuclear units. They're pretty OP. Like, they're just straight up better, you know. It's like, if you get like new waste and trench materials, no reason to ever like change anything for base game ever again. I mean, it makes sense, you know, like it's supposed to be nuclear powered and everything, you know. But I don't think, you know, and the Victorian age didn't have nuclear power, so, you know. I'm kind of cautious, but I'm going to assume that it's going to probably change. The only major power now, what the fuck? So like humiliation. Yeah, we probably got humiliated, isn't that? Yeah, humiliated and got down to nice. That probably means like also cut from Super Germany. Oh, I'm very doubtful about that happening. Price down. Yes, good. I have a #1 producer. That's not about like the economy of other countries more than anything. Anyway, who has like the most amount of peasants after all? Vance is New York. So like, just make it then, you know. Who cares? Who cares at this point? It's, you know. New worker, right? Could actually go for regulatory bodies. I wouldn't mind that. It would help with the wage growth a bit more too. But I completely forgot to can like change both of them over to steel, so no reason to, you know, not do it. And build electric capacitors. That is the first step towards the big. Because electric sewing machine is going to be so good once we get the, like, you know. Actually, I don't think, well, prices right now, at least close price are that high right now. Yeah, tobacco is even something I'm probably buying more tobacco plantations to get the people, you know. Well, you know, calm the people down. Anyway, I think it's also time to like build a few more units. Yeah, it's going to make some progress, but only temporarily. That's like an operating bar we both mixed war with. I want to say, like, you know, Mexicans, but we both know it's more French against, it's more war against the French than it is against the Mexicans, you know. Are just distraction. Yes, distraction. That's exactly what I was looking for. And not the proxy, you know. God, I'm like... actually annoying. Good to do sticks. Like, it feels like this is kind of unrealistically hard, I wanna say. Just because like every event seems to be only playing in fucking Louisiana. Like, does Texas look weird or am I just like being paranoid? Nope. So I was pretty sure, yeah, I was pretty sure like there was like this like sharp edge, you know. Any farm out dogs provokes and all kind. Okay. I can probably like, build a few gold mines more. Yeah, that's like 8 in Colorado. That would be pretty penny. Would be quite a amount of money. Like not too much, but like, you know, any metals. On that note, do I actually have already a nuclear engine factory? No, miniaturized nuclear reactors. Necessary. That's what are being researched right now. Nice. And once we have that, once that is done, I can actually already. Nuclear fuel is also being, yeah. Otherwise, how would I be? I guess. Yeah, as I said, like it feels like it's fucking. So what the fuck is going on with like Louisiana? Why is this only happening in Louisiana? I swear like Louisiana is like the most loyal state at this rate. I feel like everybody in Louisiana is like, you know. Yeah. Again, it's like exciting. Well, I mean, looks like it is so cool. The mod. This ship's South Carolina. I don't remember having any. Oh, they probably have not changed a lot. Takes time sometime. Yeah, like that's the nice thing. Yeah, this is like what stupidly happens. Oh. So now merge that one into this one. That's how I learned to get rid of this stupid bug. Huh? Oh, you go both going to match, or well, I forgot I still had you both out. Oops. Might explain some things. Yeah, as I said, like it's fucking Louisiana. Only Louisiana is getting that event. No, well, I think this might be something wrong with my, you know, game. Yeah, but yeah, that got us rid of that problem. That's like how I learned to get rid of bug or work. It's kind of annoying when that happens, but you know, that is a social democrat. That is a social democrat. I'm sorry. I hate when that happens. Oh, whatever. Full HP on you. Indeed. Plastics, machine steel tools. That is nice. That needs rollable. I think we have a few rollable plantations, don't we? I guess a few rollable plantations. Yeah, but they're no working. There's like no. There's no. Yeah, you know, finally we have also used that. There's no peasants or left over in Liberia, so what's happening, I guess. Shame. Shame. I was looking for companies, there's still no. And not enough levels to get over. Apparently, no. Fuck me, I guess. Yeah. Certainly not enough. Need to get make nuclear fuel, yeah. Once we have this, we can exchange about machine steel tools. There's no rubber in the market though. That's what I'm saying that. That's Cooper. Cooper's still, yeah, finish. No surprise there. Anyway, once we have gotten this rubber, all will be well. The rubber is very, very important. Which will then help with, finally getting price of tools down. We also need, like, steel prices down. Like, a lot of things need to be going down. I mean, at least it's like a good thing to like get up the GDP right now. Yeah, like Pennsylvania's like keeping all the GDP. Yeah, 11% of the GDP comes from here. Not too surprising, I guess. House construction looking 8 months. Something I've like actually taken a liking to in recent times is just like putting like auto expansion on for like every building. Which is like very helpful, especially like later on when you have like 10,000 of construction and don't know what to build anymore. Just activate this and go and say, yeah, whatever. Works out quite well. Like it doesn't overbuild necessarily too much. I guess what it is. Oh, actually, I have one new look. Interesting. Anyway, I think I have actually enough rubber with those. How much is that per level? Just to make sure there. 80 per level. And I have 400, it's like over 400 actually. But yeah, there's enough explosives for that one. Well, there are. I'm pretty sure I'm building like more explosives. Yeah, more. Yeah, some house electricity machine, still too much. Well, how much rubber would that be? There's like 10, yeah, that's actually enough. I have enough rubber. Like there's enough rubber in the potential. There's more than enough potential rubber to like, satiate the double deficit. Good. That's fantastic. Now we have a nuclear engine factory. This is also pretty nice, but research contractors currently not being used, so nobody really needs it. Nuclear engine factory. Nation. That stops being it now. That's a right. That's annoying. Very annoying. That's going to be. See? Tools have already become incredibly cheap again. Price is going to like be going down for some time. Now that rubber like it's a 7. Which is supremacy. That's actually one case I want to say no, because I do want a few more immigrants for right now. Then so now we have to like just deal with other things. Yeah, you can actually see it's adding a lot more things, which gives the production key, construction key nicer feel that you don't have to like come up with this on the spot on what to do. Like on higher levels, of course, it's kind of a problem because yeah. Despite anybody that lives, can't like blame me. On that note, we have no health system. I just realized that one. Only when Justice approved it. Then let's see if we can get the Justice to go. The answer is yes. Good. Private health insurance. It's minus 40% anyway when it comes to things. We're just going to get ability to be virtuosity power. Again, immortality per wealth is important. Because for one, immortality per wealth goes up the more we invest. And there's the fact that's just the simple fact that you can reach pretty high wealth levels with this mod on average. I think easily reached 20 on average towards the end of the game. And like that was with like massive amounts of peasants even. Without the peasants were probably even higher. Like just has had a lot, massive amount of peasants. Which are, again, peasants like have peasants are massive cost. Massive people always pull down your standard of living. Same with the slaves, because there's there's just a limit to how high they can become. Even peasants can only get so high because peasants live mostly for substance output, which has, you know, certain problems. And that is they have a fixed income, so to say. They never like make less, but they also don't make more. You know, I assume as like the obvious outcomes for anybody that like, you know, thinks for more than 2 seconds. At least for one, you know, that means like for one the good thing is like if like prices go down, you know, everything, you know, massive economic collapse. But that's affected because it doesn't matter to them. The only thing that matters to them, yeah, the only thing that matters to them is, I mean, it's not that it doesn't matter, like, you know, that that's affected by it, because they make them the only thing that matters to them is like the natural conditions, you know. If they can like make the money, you know, if they can tend to a field or something like that. That's the only thing that matters to them. How much longer until we go to war? 10 months. Yeah, it's expected. Yeah, it's like going to be still iron. Like once it's done, should be way linear. Or like still build a few more though. Just to have a few more. Especially because trench works. Is anything spinning in military? It's concrete dock yet. Anything spinning here? No, this not spinning. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I should probably actually should build a few more universities. That's my question. University also gives like text, but in, you know, this version, like, I don't think it's like worth it to build it more. In this mod, I mean. Don't know why I say version. Whatever. You know, I hope I don't confuse anybody here. I mean, like, I don't mean like, you know, special version of like anything or thing like that. No, I mean like mod, you know, Heart of Applachia. This, I mean, like, this is something you, like, every state in like the US like has something special. But like, for example, in Russia, like the only thing is like, you know, a great shipyard. That's about like the only thing. Speed of Colombia. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Not in the least. Yeah, like Russia only has like the great shipyard here in India. Where's it? Like, you know, here. This is the only thing they have in here. In like the capital. The only thing. Like, yeah, every state, like, you know, like America has, or like I think Texas has like some, yeah, here. Which makes like the US just like kind of like overpowered in the mod. Like I have so many like special buildings. It's like it has like 2 of these, like yeah, here. It's agriculture throughput. Then this like it's mines throughput. Like both of these things like just mean this like state massive when it comes like, you know, mines and agriculture. More than like any other state. And like this is like far from the only one. Like a lot of like the southern like swampy ones have like here this one agriculture throughput like massively up, web drainage like here like 100%. 100% upwards. Like over 100% like agriculture throughput, like that is